agriculture more remunerative? Some of the questions I'm raising. Yogesh Pande, spokesperson of the Swabhimani Shetkari Sangatna that's gone out on the streets of Maharashtra, joining me. Avik Saha, national convener of Swaraj India's Jai Kisan Andolan with us. P. Chengal Reddy, President Federation of Farmers Associations. And Harish Damodran, Agriculture and Rural Affairs Editor, Indian Express. In my studios, Krishna Veer Chaudhary, President Bharatiya Krishak Samaj and of the BJP. Appreciate all of you joining us. Let me ask you a very, very simple question, Yogesh Pande. I appreciate the concerns of farmers, but when I see those pictures at the moment coming out from Maharashtra, where you are throwing farm produce on the street, where you are blocking agriculture markets, where you are stopping wholesale produce from leaving the markets, where milk is being spilt on the street, is this the best way farmers can protest, Yogesh ji? Is this the only way in which farmers will capture prime time television news?
The current agitation is the outburst of the farmers' distress. The farmers has been betrayed by this government for last 3-4 years. This government came into power with the assurance that they will provide a minimum support price by implementation of Swaminathan Ayog. Mr. Modi on 8 April 2014 in the Sangli assured in front of 2 lakh people that if this government is elected, we are going to give MSP to the farmers. Now the question is, what is today's agitation? It is a moral and constitutional right of farmer that if it is not feasible for him to not to grow, how long can farmer keep cultivating and making losses? Years after years, farmer is making losses. And when you are speaking about the loans and waivers, on one side, corporate sector is given 35,000 crore waiver in last 2 years. If you go to last 2 years budget, 35,000 has been siphoned off from our country's assets and allocations to the corporate banks to waive off their loans. Today, Ms. Arundhati told
no, 1 minute. I am not
crore loans for telecom sector need to be restructured. What
no, so you are.
No one speaks about farmers.
You are calling for a loan waiver,
and all the
you are calling for a loan waiver. You are calling for a raise in the minimum support price. This, yes, of course, in a year where there has been a bumper harvest. Because I presume crop prices have fallen. But my question, Mr. Pande, is how is preventing produce from reaching the big cities of Maharashtra the way forward? Because it is leading to a spiraling rise in vegetable prices. Are you telling me this is the only way in which the government will pay attention to you?
The voice of farmer will reach to deaf and dumb government. Which other way you tell us? And it is a total right for farmer. They are in their 60 years. This is a historical agitation. First time farmer. Who is happy? Farmers are not at all happy. But to protest their anguish. And that's why today you have called us for debate. In last 3 years you tell us not a single national media has called a farmer representative on a
true. That's not true. That's not true, but I agree.
The deaf and dumb government. I really appreciate your efforts. That you have given us voice.
No, the idea is to give more of a voice, because remember, a majority of this country are still Kisans. We sometimes tend to forget that. But the fact is that the average wage of the Kisan, and I'm quoting the Chief Economic Advisor, Arvind Subramaniam, he says 1600 rupees is the median wage of a farm household in this country. Given that, why will anyone become a farmer in this country in the first place? P. Chengal Reddy. Is that part of the problem, that farming is simply unremunerative? That even in a bumper harvest year like 2016-17, it's turning out in states like Maharashtra, farmers are engaged in distress sale of their